Bad Memory Eraser is a new romance drama about a man whose life changes due to a memory eraser and the woman who holds his fate in her hands. JYJ's Kim Jae-jin will star as Lee Kun, who was once a promising tennis player but lost his self-esteem and confidence after an injury. Jin Se-yeon will star as neuropsychiatrist Young Yo-yeon, who becomes Lee Kun's fake first love through memory manipulation. Although her cold personality earns her the nickname Ice Princess, she is actually awkward at expressing her feelings due to a painful incident in her past. Lee Jong-won will play Lee Kun's younger brother Lee Shen, who is one tennis player in the world but harbors secret emotional wounds, while Young Hae-ji will play his lovable interpreter Jeon Se-yeon. Romance in the House tells the story of people that feel their lives are incomplete gathering together as a family and dreaming of a complete love. Ji Jin-hee takes on the role Beon Moo-jin, someone who was divorced by his wife Jeom A-yeon 14 years ago when his business collapsed, but now appears again in front of his wife and daughter after he becomes a rich billionaire. Kim Ji-soo plays Beon Moo-jin's ex-wife Jeom A-yeon, a Wonder Woman who started off living in a small room at a soup restaurant after divorcing Moo-jin and raised her two children, while navigating through all kinds of hardships. The only reason Jeom A-yeon was able to overcome those hard times was thanks to her daughter Beon Mi-rae. Sanha plays Beon Mi-rae's younger brother Beon Hyun-jae, who is 23 years old and the only family member who welcomes his dad Beon Moo-jin's return. Unlike his older sister Mi-rae, who is extremely cold to Moo-jin, Hyun-jae wholeheartedly supports the reunion of his parents. Min-ho portrays the role of Nam Tae-pyong, a former national taekwondo player who is now a security guard at a large supermarket. Nam Tae-pyong is actually the son of J+ Mart's CEO, but he thinks that having a chaebol father has nothing to do with him and lives his life independently. Sun Neon transforms into Beon Moo-jin and Jeom A-yeon's daughter Beon Mi-rae, who works as a merchandiser MD of the food and beverage team at a large supermarket and faithfully carries out her role as the head of the family. Sun Hyun-yo, Kim Young-min, Kim Do-hoon, and more exude charisma at first script reading for Your Honor. ENA's upcoming thriller drama Your Honor has shared a sneak peek of its first script reading. Your Honor is about two fathers who turn monsters to protect their children, highlighting a clash of paternal instincts. Sun Hyun-yo transforms into Judge Song Pan-ho, a man of strong beliefs and a sense of justice who lives a successful life without a blemish, while Kim Young-min plays Kim Kong-hoon, a ruthless crime boss with a cold demeanor and an imposing presence. Lastly, Yoon Chai heralds her new transformation as Kang So-young, a passionate prosecutor at the Woon District Prosecutor's Office who does not give in to power. Hyo Nam-jun plays Kim Sang-hyuk, the violent and cruel son of Kim Kong-hoon. Kim Do-hoon takes on the role of Song Pan-ho's son Song Ho-young, a gifted child who grew up with an upright judge father and went on to enter Seoul National University at the top of his class. The tyrant begins when the South Korean government's top-secret creation of a bioenhancer is stolen and exposed by U.S. intelligence agencies. American representatives, who are furious about being kept in the dark about the project, demand all samples be handed over and the project be shut down. When a covert handover is ambushed by an unidentified third party, agents from both countries will have to join forces in order to retrieve the samples and prevent this precarious new technology from falling into the wrong hands. The story revolves around two detectives who investigate mysterious incidents in a village. The drama will reinterpret those events and the characters in the book to match Korean sentiments and show the ugly side of human nature. When Do Young-woo was younger, he was smart enough to be on the early admission list to medical school. After taking his SAT Scholastic Ability Test, he went on a trip, but ever since that day, he became a murderer. He returns to his hometown after being released from prison and comes across what happened 11 years ago. DNA Lover is a romantic comedy that follows the story of Han So-jin-young's son, a genetic researcher who has numerous failed relationships, as she searches for her destined partner through genes. Choi Siwon takes on the role of Shim Yeon-woo, a highly talented and sensitive obstetrician who excels at social intelligence and always wins women's hearts. DNA is a navigation tool that helps you find a lover. It poses the question, who is my destined partner? Scenes introduce Shim Yeon-woo, celebrated for his romantic prowess. Han So-jin can be also heard reflecting, "My experiment might seem unconventional, but I believe in finding a genetic match." Pachinko is a multi-generational saga of war and peace, love and separation, and victory and judgment that spans Korea, Japan, and the United States. Season 2 will consist of 8 episodes, which will be released one at a time each week starting from August 23rd. Cinderella at 2 a.m. is a romantic comedy that tells the love story between a woman who prioritizes protecting herself and a third-generation chaebol man who believes that protecting his love means protecting himself. Ha Yoon-seo is single and works as a team leader at a large company. She is attractive, has a nice personality, and is respected at her company. When she was younger, she took her younger brother and left her family because of domestic violence. She has now matured into a confident and pragmatic person. Her boyfriend is Seo Yoo-won, who is younger than her. He works as a staff member at the same company where Yoon-seo works. To her surprise, Yoon-seo learns that her boyfriend is the son of the chaebol family that runs her company. Yoo-won's mother then reaches out to Yoon-seo to break up with her son and offers her money to do so. Yoon-seo believes fairy tales doesn't exist in her world and decides to take the money from his mother and break up with Yoo-won. But Yoo-won believes in love and follows his heart faithfully. He tries his best to change Yoon-seo's mind. Love Next Door is a story about a woman who wants to change her life that she doesn't like and a mother's friend's son who knows too well about her shameful childhood. Two childhood friends who consider each other as a dark chapter in the past life meet again as adults. The story of a woman who proposes a fake marriage because she hates taking any loss and a man who agrees to be the fake groom because he hates causing any harm. The Queen of Goguryeo struggles to find a new king within 24 hours after the sudden passing of her husband while she fights against tribes and princes who seek to gain authority and vie for the throne.